So since we would like to hear a little more from representation, can someone from that group or anyone really speak to that impact of?
I can add a little more. So we talked about this. I just kind of forgot because we had such a rich discussion over here. I thought everybody could hear that or feel it at least. So we were talking about pairing being really good, especially for our EL learners. So it created like a like kind of a good talking environment for a student to be able to ask questions to their partner, as opposed to kind of like if I don't understand something, I have to raise my hand and kind of be brave and point out my gap in the content knowledge. So I thought that was really good. I thought that especially the I wonder post-its kind of values curiosity. So it's not even like if you have a question, put it up here. I want you to ask a question. So even if you understand what you're reading, what's a deeper level question that you might have, and just coming up with questions, I feel like is an important thing to be thinking about in your mind when you're engaging in a text. Is say an active reader.
I enjoyed seeing the progression of the diagrams. So the students in the beginning were, a lot of them drawing squares, and they looked very much like the snap cubes. But then by the end of the lesson, they were, some of them using their own artistic and creativity, and so taking ownership of their diagram, allowing them to do that. And then the fact that you called on some students with different types of diagrams and were able to get them to describe those to the entire class as you visually wrote them on the board. And then as you tied it all together, you went back to those to allow the students the opportunity to hear it again, but also using all the correct terminology with those. And I thought that was really powerful.
One of the things that that I noticed that we kind of talked about was that their ability to stay focused for the period of time that they did, which we thought was kind of nice, I think had to do with the multiple elements that they were being presented with. The ability to read something, then watch something, listening to something, then, with a short time limit there, then to shift gears to talk to the person next to them, then to write something down on a post-it note, then to walk up and put it on the board, physically. I think each of these small elements, which they got to do on their own time frame, that each accessed something different, in their mind, allowed them to stay focused for a much larger period of time, because it wasn't one 30-minute task, it was 15 2-minute tasks. And so they stayed focused for those tasks because there were so many different ways of engagement for them.